What is going on to you Pisces out there? There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways for you to be able to support the channel so I can most definitely keep the show going. Shout outs to all the people that have come through so far. Really appreciate you. Keep coming through. Keep coming through. All right, so for you Pisces, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So these three cards alone tells so much story, okay? This is about how a lot of the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Wands talks to the frustration that a lot of you Pisces have had to feel with dysfunctional people that you've spent so much time out of your life striving to get away from. The Three of Wands represents, you being at a crossroads as far as, basically you would have it no other way, right? If you had another chance to be socially accepted or get away from the weirdos, the people that weren't really very serious about you, I almost called y'all Virgos, right? Opposite sign. But you Pisces would do everything that you can to make the same thing, to do the same thing, to make the same decision. You would get away from them still. And the reason why is because, you Pisces, y'all don't have, like I said, y'all don't have the time for the nonsense anymore. Y'all don't have the time for the dysfunctional people, and all it is that they want to do is just be around you and, use you for your finances, or, talk about how you're the worst person in the world, or whatever else whatever other kind of dysfunction that they want to subject you to. And a lot of you Pisces definitely are done with that. A lot of y'all realize that y'all could live without that. And the Nine of Wands represents how, and it's you not accepting that, right? Especially when people think of you as being so nice and giving, right? Whether it's people that knew you, that you would somehow get to know, right, romantically, or whether it was people who was brand new. Regardless of the who or the what, those individuals, they're kind of tripping out. And what I mean by that is they're shocked at the fact that you Pisces really didn't sit there and allow them and allow them to disrespect you. And you have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, right? So the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands doesn't necessarily represent everything that you think it means. Well, it does, but it doesn't, in the sense that for you, a lot of people didn't really think that you Pisces were emotionally mature the way that a lot of you are. So a lot of y'all right now are very much so mature. A lot of you have, an idea of what love is, right? A better understanding as to what love is. And a lot of you Pisces are realizing that if a person loves you, why is it that they're going to be so dysfunctional to you in the first place? And all it is that you're looking for is some form of respect. And for some odd reason, they can't really give that to you, right? And everything has to be so much conjecture, right? Or based upon being a snake oil salesman, right? They have to make things appear to be one way when in actuality, right, they give you the okie doke. They give you the opposite of what they made it seem like. You understand? And a lot of you Pisces, like I said, a lot of you are done with that. And you Pisces, not only are you done with it, but if you ask me, all those trials and tribulations and difficulties that you've had to go through, the disappointments, getting to know people, other people switching up on you, it really has been for the better, because a lot of you Pisces very much so have been learning in your own way, how to be more emotionally literate, not illiterate, how to be more emotionally literate. And that's great, because it means that with that, that came with an understanding of yourself, right? Because when you're dating, and I'm just going to go ahead and keep it a buck. Y'all know I always keep it a buck. When it comes to dating, you kind of don't know what it is that you're looking for. You know that you want love. You know you want that, right? So you do and you don't. You know that you want love, but the way that it is expressed to you, the way that it is given to you, you're looking for a particular type of love that is expressed functionally instead of dysfunctionally. You understand? So then now the Ace of Wands represents, and a lot of people really can't, they're not expecting it, because with emotional understanding, see, that's the thing, with an understanding of yourself, understanding what's going on with you, not just emotionally, but the priorities that you need to do, that gives you a brand new perspective as to what other people got going on. Because what's going to happen is when you, as you Pisces, begin to become more emotionally literate, you'll be able to actually predict and read other people as well, right? And this ain't me talking nonsense. That, take them off. This ain't me talking nonsense. This is me just keeping it a buck. You'll be able to actually read people to the point where they are very much so kind of like an open book to you. And the reason why it is that you want to do something like that in the first place is really because of the fact that you can just have a better understanding of where it is that you stand with others, which helps you become better socially, right? Because of the fact that you're able to read others. And then the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups, represents how, because the situation for you is the Nine of Cups is all about you, well, more so them. You realize that there's a lot of superiority. There's a lot of politics that's involved. And what I mean by that is a lot of appearances, a lot of showing you one thing, showing you one hand, but then the other hand is hidden in darkness. And what I mean by that is people are trying to make it seem like they're okay and that they're popping. But how can they be okay and popping, Pisces, where their house is not in order? It's like the house is one of the first places that you need to get in order. And it doesn't make any sense. How you gonna come outside and think, yeah, you popping and all this other type of stuff, and you deserve to be celebrated, right, from others because X, Y, and Z, and your own home is trash. You can't, right? You can't. So the thing about it is that the Five of Cups now and the Magician, right? Because the Nine of Cups represents them, Pisces. It represents them. It represents, like I said, the political theater, the theater of it all. Everybody is, I ain't gonna say everybody, of course, but so many people are striving to go up, go higher, right? When they say what it is that they want, it's something that sounds so stupid because you know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do even if they were to get what it is that they claim that they want? What would they do with that? They would end up fumbling the bag or the ball or whatever you want to say. They would end up dropping it or dropping off or slipping just as they slip with so many other things in their life. And that a lot of and that Nine of Cups is really a representation, Pisces, of how people need to really be careful about what it is that they wish for, because sometimes people can't even handle the very same things that they say that they want, right? Like they spend so much time trying to talk about, you Pisces and how y'all are this, or people treat you with such a heavy hand, such a level of disrespect that's unwarranted, right? There's no cause for it. There's no reason for it. To the point where people really end up drawing the line in the sand because of it. And when they do that type of stuff, they really end up playing themselves when they do that, because the way that the world works, the way that the universe works, there is no such thing as inequity. Like, yes, okay, yes, there is a such thing as inequity, right? Right? There is a such thing as inequity. But in essence, equity overcomes inequity. So there is a place for inequity, right? But the universe always has a way of righting its wrongs without exception. So they play you, they make you feel like you trash. They go out of their way to do that. And what specifically happens? The Five of Cups and the Magician. You Pisces decide to get over it. And then when you Pisces, who mind and your heart are in the correct place, you decide to get over it, bam, snap of your fingers. It's like magic. You know, you Pisces are getting over these individuals like it never even happened. And then now they don't really like it at the fact that you bounce back the way that you do. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is about how you Pisces will continue to move forward. Okay, this could even be about some people that you have recently tried, keyword and underline, tried to get to know, but come to find out you really couldn't get to know them because they were making it so difficult. Because again, the superiority, and you don't even need to know them for a very long time before they started popping off and started acting like they didn't have any kind of common sense. So you Pisces decided to back up off of the foolishness. And now those same individuals are still back out here into the dating pool trying to find what it is that they're looking for. And they're not actually finding that. So they look stupid. So let's clarify the Magician. The Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, Six of Wands. That's what I'm saying. To clarify the Magician. I thought they started playing music over here. I was not about to be like, well, this is a Friday. But the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. Oh, one more card. I'm sorry. Ace of Wands, to clarify the Magician. So the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands is about, yet again, you Pisces are moving forward from this person. Tried to get to know them. They're not really your cup of tea. The two of you are not really compatible. You're moving forward, no harm, no foul. Here's the problem though. The Five of Wands. This person or these people in general that you Pisces were trying to get to know recently, because I am seeing that a lot of you were probably trying to get to know people recently. They're upset at the fact that you Pisces were able to actually move forward so quickly. And the Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands represents, but that's you Pisces should not feel ashamed of it, that you moved on so quickly, because you're looking for something in particular. You Pisces are looking for a real loving relationship. That's what you're looking for. So you can't be in a situation where somebody will run all these types of games and waste time and play games with you and all this other type of mess if you shouldn't feel bad about that, is what I'm saying. You shouldn't feel bad about that. And then the Ace of Wands represents, they may still kind of, text you or call you about a bunch of stupidness about, pick up the phone, try to like go at you and all that type of stuff, or call you and, hang up the phone or something like this. You know what I mean? That type of nonsense. I still get that type of crap happening to me, But other than that, that's pretty much it, though. I'm honestly proud at the fact that you Pisces really are moving forward, and that, a lot of y'all have very much so come a long way from, being completely heartbroken. In 2021, a lot of you Pisces were very much so heartbroken, and it was heartbreaking to see, but it's good that a lot of you are bouncing back, and you're bouncing back in a very good way. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Shout outs to y'all. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video.